all-stars versus the no-stars. Who will prevail?
John? Yep. Good find.
Shot, John.
Yes.
Done, Chris. There you go.
Nice.
Here we go.
This is what I'm talking about. Fight.
Good D, John. 3 seconds.
Oh, 3.
What?
That was 3 in the key.
This is our last chance at redemption for the year. We got to lock in right now.
We're good. We're good. We're going to regroup.
They're going to lock in.
It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. And for the Rockets, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Adams in at the 5. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Michael Conley. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Van Vliet. Randall grabs the board. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Van Vliet wide open. They get it back. Here's Adams. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
So many NBA players would tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Adams, a nice D.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
McDaniels dishes to Conley. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Brooks with it. Now defended by Gobert. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets. 4th in the conference. An excellent season so far for them. Though they'd like to jump into the top tier. Maybe the top 3. And checking out Minnesota. They're at the bottom of the conference.
The Timberwolves. Yeah, right now, the Rockets, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concern about growing pains.
Yeah, I think that growing process has already taken place. This is a team that already knows what its identity is and where its strengths lie.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Conley scanning the floor. Inside, Randall. That one, no good. Smith with the defensive effort.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
They don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred VanVleet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred VanVleet.
Free throw good, VanVleet.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Edwards with it. Now Green defending. Here's Randall. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
Now here is Smith, still without a basket. Adams outside. 5 to shoot. From 8, Gobert with the block. To the middle, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's VanVleet. Count it.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Releases, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. In third, the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
VanVleet against Conley. Passes to Smith. From the stripe, and that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 6.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Misses the jumper.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It used to be a smart play to foul Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And he knocks down the first one.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Cool Hand subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Timberwolves also changing it up. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels. And Smooth subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Green. Last time 14 points for him. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Green missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. That puts them in the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
Here's Shepherd. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. That one misses. Randall with some nice D. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 8.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's 2nd worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Smith, and it's Whitmore in for Jalen Green. And then for Minnesota, Joe Ingles comes in for Randall, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Now here's Thompson, still scoreless. On the clock, great look, but off the mark. Here's Smooth. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Whitmore. It's tipped. DiVincenzo with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Whitmore. Defended by DiVincenzo. And it's Whitmore missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Shepherd. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Thompson pass to Şengün. Here's Alexander Walker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Smooth misses. To the top of the key, Eason. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Ingles. Here's Smooth, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Thompson finds Easton. Gobert with the block.
2 minutes remaining.
3 on 3.
2 minutes.
Here's Smooth. 23 points his last outing. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Easton passes to Şengün. And a missed layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Now the pass to Alexander Walker. The wide open look here for Ingles. Good on the three-point shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
The Timberwolves have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shooting for Minnesota. Dillingham at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's Whitmore missing. Minnesota leading by 12. Pass to Shepard. It's stolen by Ingles. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Whitmore. Basket good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Smooth. 7 points in the game. Here's Ingles. From the top of the key, he buries it. Ingles has got 5 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Joe Ingles is out there with Randall, and it's Smooth in at the 1.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Adams against Randall. And Adams sends it back. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 10. Outside, Green. Over Edwards. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now, here's Green. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Green's got 5 points so far.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Smooth passes to Randall. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Now here's Van Vliet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred Van Vliet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Line for 1. Fred Van Vliet.
One shot.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 11. Outside Green. The teardrop falls in. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Edwards against Brooks. Randall. And Adams sends it back. It's stolen by Randall. And the shot goes in. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 11. Count that one from Van Vliet. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Randall. McDaniels with the ball. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools. Green slams it in. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The pass to Randall. Here's Smooth. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smooth's got 9.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
To the paint. It's stolen by Randall. 3 on 3. Tries it from 9. A nice shot by McDaniel. And now it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Shots good by Green. Green's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Conley, the pass to Randall. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Smooth. He's got 9. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now Edwards, following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from Brooks.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy,
Here's Green. Smooth with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. Conley, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Van Vliet kicks to Green. Here's Adams. And that one is off. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Dishes it to Conley. Back to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to the hoop. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence. And Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. A new lineup here for Houston. And then for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Smooth. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Shepard. Scoreless thus far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for McDaniels. Now Conley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 15. And here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Shepard, that's good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Remaining in the first half.
Thompson passes to Shepard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Green. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Right side, Conley. Lock at 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Ingles. Knocked loose. Here's Shepard with 1 on the clock, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, if they haven't given away so many possessions, check this out. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Adams in at the center position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Edwards. Oh!
My goodness. This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Brooks. Here's Smith. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. Count that one.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Van Vliet against Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Van Vliet up top. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Now, this is Fred Van Vliet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
Conley against Van Vliet. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Green in the post. Edwards defending. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Green. Edwards kicks to Randle. Here's Gobert. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second personal.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
For Minnesota, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Smith. Adams down low. Gobert on him. And Adams kicks to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards, that's good.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
For Houston, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. First free throw is good. Smooth checked in for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both. Timberwolves leading by 13. Passes it to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Brooks misses. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. They recover it. Rocket 2 for 3. Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Here is Brooks following the basket by Julius Randle. Gobert with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams.
Alperen Şengün.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Shot clock at 5. The deep 3 from Green.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Edwards can't hit. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Smith. He dishes it to Brooks. Looking to get it going. And rejection by McDaniels. Şengün with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Minnesota, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Rockets trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Smith. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Van Vliet. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Van Vliet's got 22.
Well, Fred Van Vliet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Green deciding where to go with it. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Misses the wing J. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Houston, Jalen Green.
The first free throw is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Both free throws good from Green.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Ingles passes to Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Goes back up. Here's Şengün.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rockets with the rebound. Outside, Green. Shoots it up. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
The first one falls. Cool Hands checked in for Houston. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Gobert's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Shepard, the pass to Eason. Down low, Şengün. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The free throw dropped for Şengün. Timberwolves leading by 19. Randall passes to Gobert. To the inside. Nails the baby hook. 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. From 12 feet out. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if you're Julius Randall, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Şengün throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Randall against Eason. Randall no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Shepard. Yes, that goes in. Shepard's got 6.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Smooth. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Thompson up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Gobert with the block. Now here's DiVincenzo. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Randall's got 29.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Shepard. It's good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And stolen by Eason. Here's Thompson driving the lane, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Three-pointer, Randall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Conley. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Out to the wing. A nice shot by McDaniel. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Shepard, covered by Conley. Şengün, the shot from the low post is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Conley dishes to Gobert. He kicks to McDaniels. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Brooks checked in.
In for your Rockets, Dylan Brooks.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. That one good for 2. Edwards got 20 points.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense and just scores it anyway.
Tries to save it. Here's Shepard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And the first one drops. Smith checked in for Houston. Both shots good from the stripe. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And there's the pass to Gobert. A stupendous finish in traffic. And now he has a triple-double. 11 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 blocks. Smith trying to break loose. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Here's Gobert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Whitmore. Defended by DiVincenzo.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Shepard. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Green's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for cool hands.
Fred VanVleet.
Outside Green. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
Green inside. Edwards defending. Şengün with the bucket.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Pass to Gobert. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Count that bucket.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Şengün against Gobert. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. From 13. And rebounded by McDaniels.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Gobert. And here is McDaniel. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. DiVincenzo can't hit it. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it to McDaniels. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The Timberwolves, again, can't hit.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Now here's Edwards over Brooks. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. DiVincenzo against Green. Knocks it loose. When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Here's Edwards, and it's good for 2. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
They get it again. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
That one goes in. Edwards got 24.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Brooks misses.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And Anthony Edwards again. He's got 26.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Van Vliet against Conley. Here's Adams. Randall with some nice D.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Conley. Shoots over Van Vliet. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Adams with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Brooks gets it on the assist from Van Vliet.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Randall. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. To the paint. The shot's good from Smith. And it's 6 points so far for Jabari Smith.
And how about the body control from Smith Jr., not allowing the D to overwhelm him.
Here's Gobert. That shot, no good. Adams, some nice D.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Rudy Gobert.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Shot by Eason, no good. DiVincenzo kicks to Conley. There's the pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo from deep Ingles. Thompson with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.